Now Lounsbury. Tournas holding on and scoring! What a shot by Tournas from the top of the circle through traffic, and Moncton are clawing back.
Well, they're defending champs, Mr. Hyde, and they just knocked down back-to-back 5-on-3s despite how long they were. That's always a massive bench boost. And then they just keep coming and coming and coming, and all of a sudden it's a one-goal hockey game. And the regiment will look back maybe at a missed opportunity.
Tournas, Bickley, Veronin in front to score! Tournas on a one-timer as the Cats busted out on a 3-on-2, and Moncton takes the lead at 13:03, 6:57 to go. Niko Tournas, what a setup by Simon Bickley. And Kuzma Veronin wasn't far behind as they flew out of the Moncton zone. 3-on-2, off-wing one-timer. That, folks, is talent, and Tournas buries his second in 2 days to give the Cats the lead. Niko
not take it home, but give them a lead in the shootout. As Tournas had the hot stick in Newfoundland last week. What does he have tonight? He'll race up to the middle of the ice. Tournas deking, scores! And actually, he didn't deke. He went to pull the puck back as a decoy.
Bouncing puck, 2 Wildcats get loose for Veronin and Tournas. They score! 2-0 from the blue line. Tournas. Cats on the board at 1:09. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. St. John player gambled a bit at the blue line and bounced by him. Veronin picked it up, and a perfect feed to Niko Tournas with the open net. No chance, absolutely, for Courchain. Great feed. Veronin to Niko Tournas. And Niko, the 19-year-old from Reading, Connecticut, getting his 3rd of the year. Cats on the board early. That's what it takes to get back in this hockey game. 5-4, we got a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of which, the Blue Jays 10, Yankees 1 in game 1. Way to go, Toronto. The Avenir Center, no score. Cats moving to a Crown Plaza power play. And Baton Rouge, Blyle. Tournas at the top of the circle. Loves that one-timer, a la Loshing. Blyle at the net, tipped. It may have gone off the left post low on that carom from Blyle at the point. Tournas shooting, scores! The aforementioned Niko Tournas, one-timer, good feel, I think, from Blyle. Just off Bresson and the post. It's in the back of the net. Cats take a 1-0 lead at 7:25. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. He loves that one-timer, off-wing, right-handed shot on the left side, along the ice low, and it's snuck in between Bresson and the goalpost. The Cats take a 1-0 lead here at the Avenir Center. Niko Tournas for your Moncton Wildcats. Give him 4 goals on the year, and point number 9. Tournas and Kuzma. Veronin had
Diamond. Hitting breast. They did move it to Smith. That went off a stick in front. They scored. Niko Tournas will get a touch on it. He will slip it past Owen Bresson. Bresson is frustrated after that one. As Niko Tournas is going to restore this Moncton lead with his 5th goal of the season. Looks like the Moose might have had a chance to get it out, but Gabe Smith just kind of throws it on. It's up a stick there. Walters, who was right on top of it, that kind of changes the direction on Owen Bresson. And Niko Tournas going to the front of the net. Just a little subtle redirect, slip it past Owen Bresson. Looking up 4-3 with 15:41 to go in the 3rd.
dangerous area shot. Blocked in front by Gucci. Good play, Tom Blyle. Gabe Smith in the corner, swings out. Smith centers and a shot, they score! Niko Tournas! Great work in the corner. I'll tell you, Gabe Smith, when you thought he was going to lose that puck, came up with it, fed the incoming Tournas, and again the off wing by big number 86, popping in his 6th of the year. Tournas snuck in behind the 2 Val-d'Or players. Smith did all the legwork there. Carried the puck, backhand pass, bingo, in the back of the net at 17-18. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. Moncton 4, Throws it across center ice. Intercepted by Lepage. Back at the Moncton blue line. The Tigger right on top of the Cats here. Niko Tournas, nice move at the blue line. Cuts in the shot. Arm blocker saved by Catanzariti. Kept in by Veronin. Tournas behind the net. Comes out. Niko Tournas. Get the cycle game going to Gabe Smith in the corner. Tigger up 2-0. Moncton out shooting them 16-6 from the blue line. A shot. It'll be picked up by Sampson. Back to Batchelder. One-timer score! Whoa! The Tournas torpedo up under the crossbar from inside the blue line. What a blast by Niko Tournas, and the Cats are on the board. Goal number 7 at 2:58. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. Absolute rocket by Niko Tournas. The Tournas torpedo. Beating Catanzariti high on the blocker side. Great shot. Moncton on the board. Niko Tournas, goal number 7. Tigger leading 2-1 now at the Avenir Center. Takes that big first goal. One of the referees over at the Wildcat bench chatting with the Wildcat coaches. 2-1, Niko Tournas, I believe, from Adam Fortier-Gendron. Dealing it, Gabe Smith comes out. Smith in front, tries to get one at the net. Blocked by the Tigger in front of the net. They'll get it out to their blue line. Through center, intercepted by Niko Tournas. Tournas coming down the wing. Turns, fires, scores! Whoa! Another Tournas torpedo. Same spot, high blocker side. What a shot. And some maneuvering by Niko Tournas. Give him 2 in the game. And on the year, make that 8. He was in a crowd of Tigger. Slipped it back to the forehand, made a turn, stop, and just absolutely blew one by Catanzariti. The Tournas torpedo alive and well here tonight. 2-2 tie. Niko Tournas, both goals. Time of that one, 10:51. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. What a shot. He continues to bury those pucks. 6'2", 198-pounder from Reading, Connecticut.
Walking it off in front. There's a shot towards the goal. Veronin tried to drift one to the net. Again, Belial 35 feet away. Little pitch and catch now. Belial again sends it across. There's a drive in front. Rebound, scores! Tournas got his own rebound. Initial shot springs away, and he fires it on the inside of the left wing circle. He'll go long glove side on Donald Hickey. It's a 2-1 game.
Well, I liked what the Islanders were doing there. They had 2 forwards up high to try to block the puck from getting to Tournas, and it still wasn't enough. As the first one blocked, and then it comes right back out to him. And Hickey did all he could.
All he could do.
Couldn't see it. And that one's going to go into the back of the goal.
9th of the season. Power play goal.
Last night in Toronto. From the face-off, Moncton tried a shot, blocked. Gabe Smith will push it to Tournas. 3 Wildcats. Tournas coming in, the shot. They score! Niko Tournas elected to shoot, and he can shoot. That'll be goal number 10 on the year, high blocker side at 12:15. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. Niko Tournas, number 86. 3 Wildcats actually getting through that neutral zone. Tournas was almost in the center of the ice, and a beautiful wrist shot beating Robinson, who came out, to his credit, top of the blue paint. Blocker side, and Niko Tournas again snapping one home. Goal number 10 on the year. That is the team lead. Tournas gives the Cats a 2-1 lead here at 12:15. Fades into the boards, takes a hit from Jack Martin. It's centered, loose puck intercepted. Tournas at the net, they score! What a set of hands there. Niko Tournas picked off the clearing attempt as the Oceanic tried to come up ice. Knocked the puck down and quickly under the bar. 11 goals on the year for Niko Tournas, number 86. Cats are up by 3. That one at 12:05. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. The Oceanic were trying to head up the ice. Tournas showed up, took the puck away, knocked it down, and a very quick flip under. great additions to the Wildcat lineup. Back to the blue line for Tom Blyle. Blyle, number 16, top of the circle. Tournas will come out now and turn. There's the shot. They score! Low along the ice and a rocket. Langevin didn't move. The red light went on. Tournas simply coming off the face-off. Drills one, and Tournas gets his second on the power play, and number 12 on the year. Niko Tournas, folks, what a quick release and a quick shot. It went so fast along the ice, nobody moved. There's the replay here. Simply burying it from the top of the circle, right between the pads of goaltender Mathis Langevin. Niko Tournas putting on a bit of a clinic here in the Rimouski. 2 on the game so far. We got a 4-0 lead, folks. 7:06 to go in period number 2. Puck. Out comes Tournas. Good kill by the Cats. Porfiro, waste and recycling. Bouncing puck at center. Gabe Smith over the line. Niko Tournas cutting in on the backhand. A shot. They score! Tournas! Deceiving. He had to work his way around a Sherbrooke defender, puck down at his feet, and made a quick little move, beating Labbé. 1-0 Cats at 10:20, time of the goal, Assurance Bienneau. Niko Tournas getting his 13th of the season. Great play by Tournas at 9:40. Pardon me, 10:20. That's the time showing right now. He really had tight quarters to work with. They're showing the replay, cutting in very close. There were 2 Sherbrooke guys not very far away. A good play by Gabe Smith to break up that play. And Tournas picked up the rolling puck. Backhand, forehand, and slipped it home. 1-0 Moncton here at the Avenir Center. Shots are set. He has that quick shot from the blue line. And there's another one there. A stick save by goaltender Robinson. Rebound Mutrin. Sliding wide. The rebound. They score. Niko Tournas parked atop the blue paint. Mutrin shot blocked. And Tournas jams in the rebound. Again, the Blyle. Quick release from the blue line, leading to more offense for your Cats. Moncton takes a 2-1 lead at 8:25. Time of the goal. Assurance Bienneau. Niko Tournas getting his 13th on Wednesday. And now give him 14 now tonight. 23 points in 21 games played. This game is early yet. 2-1 Cats here at TD Station. Goes to Robertson Palmer and Niko Tournas. 8:25, time of that goal, Assurance Bienneau. The rebound was there. St. John not getting rid of those pucks in front of goaltender Robinson. And the Cats taking full advantage. Niko Tournas tied up, but he gets himself free. Back to the blue line to Blyle. Blyle, Tournas, Blyle. Across the blue line, Desnoyers. Feeding at the goal line. Mutrin in front to Tournas on a one-timer. No mistake in the back of the net. Niko Tournas from Desnoyers and Teddy Mutrin. Power play goal. Cats at 5:22. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienneau. Tournas talking to the St. John bench on the way by. Just absolutely delivers that puck so quickly. The Tournas torpedo in more or less the open side. And it's another goal by Niko Tournas. Give him 15 on the year and 2 tonight. Moncton 5. Nicked that 4 over the St. John Sea Dogs. Wow. Great setup. Smart moving by Desnoyers. When you think Desnoyers is going to shoot the puck, it's a nice pass down low. And Tournas absolutely blitzed one from about the dot. He is so good on the off wing with that heavy, hard shot. The Tournas torpedo. He's got 15 on the year. Cats up 5-4. Moncton gets the draw. Blyle, Desnoyers. Blyle at the top of the circle. Tournas a drive, and it's in the back of the net. They score. Niko Tournas. What a rocket! What a torpedo! All you saw was the back of the net bulging. Niko Tournas on the power play. The Cats take a 4-1 lead. Meanwhile, after the goal, an Islander player and a Moncton player down at the net. Let's go back to celebrating, gentlemen. Niko Tournas. What a blast by the 6'2" right winger. Give him 16 now in the year. An absolute missile. Great setup, I believe. Desnoyers and Blyle working that puck down low. Tournas with a drive on the blocker side. Hickey, I'm not sure, saw that. It would have to hit him. 4-1 Moncton, 13-16. Time of that one, Assurance Bienot. Desnoyers gets the draw. Back to the blue line. Desnoyers losing his stick, but he'll pick it back up. Blyle. Tournas. Blyle. Desnoyers at the circle. Desnoyers across to Tournas, and they score! Niko Tournas. The aforementioned Niko Tournas with that shot. He's on the off wing. Desnoyers threw it across like a laser and a one-timer. Courchain knew it was coming, couldn't get over in time, and actually took the net off with him. Niko Tournas power play goal. What a rip from the dot, and it's 2-0. Give Tournas 17 on the year. That is the team lead, and has been for quite some time. What a blast. Power play. Niko Tournas, 2-0 Moncton. 8-7 the shots. Back to the blue line. Diamond throws one intentionally wide. It came in front. There's a shot. Tournas, they score! Off the backboards. Nice play, Aiden Diamond. Tournas showing up on that one and just simply buries it past a very surprised Felix Hamel. That's off the backboards intentionally. Great play, Aiden Diamond, and Niko Tournas pops in goal number 18. They come off the board so quickly, some goaltenders try to play it and keep that puck from coming out, and Tournas right there to deposit that one about 5 feet outside the blue paint, quickly up in the net. 3-1 Moncton. Niko Tournas getting Blyle. Desnoyers. Tournas, he had to go to his backhand though. He'll give it back to Blyle. There's the shot over the net. Ted Moutrin on the corner gets it back to Niko Tournas. Tournas tied up a little bit by Gendron, kept in by Blyle. Niko Tournas, power play Cats up 3-1. Tournas top of the circle to Blyle, to Desnoyers. Desnoyers at the side of the net to Gabe Smith, back to Desnoyers. Desnoyers, Blyle, back to Desnoyers. Again, the return feed. Tournas, a drive, and they score! Niko Tournas. They work that puck around the perimeter, and again, the one-timer, the Tournas torpedo, give him 19 on the year. Power play goal, Cats to take a 4-1 lead at 15:43. Time of the goal, Assurance Bienot. Niko Tournas, number 86. There was a man standing more or less in front of him. I don't know if Hamel had a difficult time picking up that puck, but it was really, really a laser, and the Tournas torpedo strikes again. Give him 2 in the game. Pried loose again by Moutrin. Desnoyers will turn at the circle. Desnoyers back to Niko Tournas, side of the net. Moutrin back to Tournas. There's the drive. They score! Niko Tournas, what a shot! And that is the hat trick. Low glove side along the ice. That was pretty well at the top of the circle, and give him 3 in the game, and it's a power play goal. Wow. Niko Tournas, what a drive. Goals number 18, 19, and 20. Tournas going down to Rudy Guimard. The Cats deadly, and Niko Tournas cannot miss. What a shot. It was along the ice, even harder to pick up by goaltender Hamel. Glove side low, might have just hit the inside of the post, but a beautiful wrist shot by Niko Tournas. Make that 5-1 with 1:03 to go in period number 2. He is worth the price of a ticket to see that shot. Niko Tournas again with the